Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to TPL Live. Today's our Sixers versus Penguins opening night watch party. Today, we're going to just react with you guys during the game. Welcome to the Painted Lines YouTube channel. Please be sure to like, comment, turn on notifications, and hit that subscribe button. Joining me today is my man, Amadeo, part of the Flyered Up podcast. Follow me on Twitter at AmadeoGracia98. What's up, Amadeo?
Very pumped. I am very pumped for this game right now. You just heard Lauren Hart with the national anthem. That always gives you pumped up for everything.
Absolutely, man. And we were just saying before the game started, I'm so excited for Flyer season, mainly because we're like punting the Eagles season to the moon. We have left the Eagles in the dust. It is time
goodbye.
And we're gonna watch the kids grow this season. Dude, Amadeo, like, what's your expectation for tonight and really this season in general?
I think the first few games, like just since there was no preseason, it was a very short training camp, there's going to be a few bumps in the road. But I think this Flyers team right now, they have a lot of depth. If you look at all four of their lines, they have all four lines that can roll out and score. Their defense is young. They're agile. They have Provorov as their top guy. Basically, he could play 60 minutes a night if he wanted to. You got Phil Myers, Travis Sanheim, and you got Carter Hart in the net. With Carter Hart, I think this team is going to be really good this year. I think they're the best team in the Eastern Division, and this team is confident in themselves, and I'm ready for this team to play this season.
I'm interested to see what Flyers team we're going to get this year because they're not this like consistently good hockey team. They're good, they're bad, they're good, they're bad. Like we saw them kind of be like a 50-50 team, and then that like last stretch of the season they were dominant. In the bubble, they were dominant. Then the Islanders happened. I don't want to talk about that. Let's not go there. But, you see this team coached up by Alain Vigneault. We have a number one goalie in Carter Hart. They've got some new pieces like Nolan Patrick. I'm really excited to see Lindblom. We are getting ready. It is going down right now.
But trap just happened.
Here we go. And, of course, I am a good 30 seconds behind. Death, taxes, and me being 30 seconds behind.
Always a classic.
Yeah, we have Coyle saying, let's go Flyers. Please, guys, please comment. Join in the fun. We're going to be here for a while.
Going to be here for a long time. It's going to be a great night. Ooh, come on, Coots. Ooh, it's so weird seeing the Wells Fargo Center empty.
It's so weird. I don't know about you, man, but even though that loss to the Islanders, the vets didn't show up and all that kind of stuff. Like, I was actually pretty satisfied with what I saw. The fact of the matter is, at the end of the playoffs, you came out of it with a true number one goalie. How many times did you see Carter Hart just put the team on his back?
A lot. It was amazing the way he played there in the playoffs. Amazing. Like 2 shutouts against Montreal and the way he played against the Islanders, especially coming back from 3 games down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was 9-5 in the playoffs. 2.23 goals against, 92.6 save percentage, 2 shutouts. I mean that. And how many times did you just see like the Flyers just not be able to clear the puck, and Carter Hart just made save after save after save and kept the Flyers in it? Like, if it wasn't for Carter Hart, they probably would have won that first round.
Probably, yeah. The way Montreal played the Flyers, the Flyers just couldn't match up to their speed. Thank God Carter Hart was there to just stop the day.
It was awesome.
Nolan Patrick's on the ice. For sure.
Mark Wanger says, Flyed up for their best chance for a Stanley Cup. Looking forward to learning more about the Flyers player strategy and league from the TPL experts. And that is my man, Amadeo. So quick plug, go check out Flyered Up podcast on Twitter. My man Amadeo is the co-host there. I'm just going for the ride. But if we're talking expert, that is my man Amadeo. So just everything about the Flyers, he just oozes it. He co-hosts it with Chris. Hopefully he joins. We'll see if the other half joins tonight. But here we go. Flyers are still 0-0 with the Penguins in the first period.
Yep. Yeah, this is going to be interesting just to see how a lot of teams like start the season since there was just no postseason.
Yeah, right. It was weird only having like one game and or it was like a scrimmage or something.
It was just a scrimmage, yeah. It was like they would have their scrimmages in training camp, but like there was like no like real competition against other teams.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here we got Patrick. This is the line I'm most excited to see. JVR, Patrick Voracek. I've been waiting for Voracek to play for a long time. When's the last time he put on the skates? Like, has it been like a year or two?
Who, Patrick?
Yeah, Nolan Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick missed the entirety of last season. So basically, at this point, like plus with the COVID, like everything that's happening, basically, it's probably been like a year and a half since he's played. And he looked fantastic in the scrimmage. He was flying everywhere.
We need it. We need that. What is your what would be a good season by Nolan Patrick? How many goals? What is your expectation?
Like in his first 2 seasons, I think he has barely surpassed the 40-point total. I would say for him to have a good season, just get around maybe 45, 50 points. I'm not expecting anything drastic out of him just because it's his first season in so long. Just get around that 45 to 50 point plateau. If he exceeds that, by means, go ahead.
I'm looking at the East Division here. They play each division opponent 8 times.
Yep.
And that's what's that's probably the biggest thing that the Flyers have going for themselves. They absolutely demolished the division last season, other than the
Islanders.
Other than the Islanders. I don't want to talk about the Islanders tonight. I don't want to get memories of being blackout and just that was
nice.
But anyway, so that's what they got going. I think they were 1-1-1 against the Penguins, but everyone else, you take out the Islanders there. They were 15-2 or 15-3 or something.
I think at least
something crazy.
Yeah, they were just on a different level. After the first few months of the season, they had an incredible November. They struggled a little bit in December, but when it was January, it was just lights out from there. This team, they have something to prove. They're confident in themselves.
Yep.
Let's see what they can do.
Yep. I did a poll earlier. I did a bunch of polls on our YouTube channel. Please be sure to subscribe. Oh, and by the way, please be sure to subscribe. TTP Sports, right?
Yep.
Go check out my man Amadeo's YouTube channel. Please hit that subscribe button as well. I'm going to be
nice.
I'm going to be saying that a lot.
Ooh, G has the puck in front of the net. Ooh. Just missed that pass to Hayes right there. I like this. And this one line that also interests me, the one of Giroux, Farabee, and Hayes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, they're buzzing. They're buzzing.
Oh.
And I like that Farabee changed his number to 86.
It's so sexy. I love it so much. I need to get one of those reversed or retro reverse jerseys.
Yeah, I would if you. I would.
God.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're sold out or anything right now, but they're going by quickly.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Oof. Here come the Penguins. This is 2-on-1. Come on, boys. Ooh, nice save. Yeah, this entire division is going to be competitive. This is probably the best division in the entire NHL right now. This Eastern division, because you got so many good teams. You got Boston, you got the Flyers, you got the Penguins, you got the Capitals, you got the Rangers, who are a young and up and coming team. You can even argue in Buffalo, the Devils, they're going to be better, but they're probably going to be the team that's most likely out of it. But this team is going to be very competitive.
Yeah, they're going to hate each other by the end of this season. Uh-oh.
Wait, did that not go in?
Sure. Oh.
Wait a minute. Because Wait a minute. What just happened?
I'm way behind you, man.
Ooh, he was left wide open.
That was definitely in.
Did that go in?
It seemed like it from first. I just saw it. It definitely seemed like it hit the top corner there.
That barely went in. The exact top corner.
All right. Penguins are the first ones to get on the board here.
Yep. I think that's Jankowski.
Jankowski.
Yep, it's a good goal. Come on, boys. Pick up the pace. They were buzzing. Just don't lose it.
Mm-hmm. No one on the assist.
Yeah. Come on, Hartsey. Man, look at all these advertisements. Like I'm so used to seeing it with the Sixers, but I'm just not used to seeing it with the NHL right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, boys, pick it up. Oof.
That was a frustrating goal, man. They were looking dominant there in their own zone, and all of a sudden they scored.
Yeah, just left the guy wide open.
Oh.
Wait, who's getting a penalty? Penguins going to the power play, it looks like. Like, I know some people are like counting out I think some people are counting out the Penguins this year, but like I can't do that. You can't count out a team that still has Crosby and Malkin.
Yeah.
You can never count those guys out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how this penalty kill works now.
Flyers on the penalty kill.
Yep. We got Giroux, Couturier out there, Provorov, and Ron.
What was your take on the Flyers' struggle with the power play? Like, they were one of the best during the regular season in power play goals percentage, and then the playoffs happened, and what was like 7% on the power play. They just couldn't score.
It was a lot of times when you saw them on the power play in the playoffs, they would either lose the face-off and the puck goes right out, and they just can never bring the puck into the zone, or they would just like cycle it so much to where they just can't get shots off. Okay. Majority of the time they lost the face-off, and they were just terrible at transition. They were so terrible at it for some reason.
Yeah, that was super frustrating. Do you think the Flyers have enough scoring, to get them to a Stanley Cup final?
That's going to be what the question is. I feel like they have the depth that can score. They have to prove they can do it during the playoffs.
Okay.
Come on, boys. Not a fan of this. Nice save. There we go.
I love these 5:30 games, man. I'm sure the West Coast hates it.
the West Coast definitely hates it. Honestly, it feels a lot really weird to me, especially I feel like for some people that's still going to work on the East Coast, I feel like they hate this too.
Yeah, right.
I know one of my buddies, and he hates this time because he has to like get right out of work, drive home, listen to the radio, and probably miss half the game.
Yeah, right. As for me, who like it works perfectly with my schedule because I'm an old dad, so it's like perfect. Now I can like do this and then go to bed at a good time. We have Chris Dunn says, "Let's go, baby! The Magic season starts tonight." Who is playing with Ivan Provorov? Who was that? Who's starting with Provorov? It's
Justin Braun is currently playing.
Braun. That's right. Benedict says, "Hopefully the Flyers shimmy off some of their Magic to the Pens." And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely tune into these live streams. They're gonna be a lot of fun. We'll definitely have more people joining the live stream, hopefully, but
yeah, we'll see. We did last year during the playoffs. We did intermission live streams and post-game shows, and they were fun.
Ooh, that was dangerous right there. They killed up the penalty though. I feel bad too. I keep spoiling things for you.
I know. Thanks, asshole. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. No, it's fun to just talk with someone during these games. Like that's That's what this is. Like I look at these live streams as like somewhat of a return to normalcy. Like, like being at a bar, talking, hanging out with friends, and watching the game and arguing, and that's what I miss there.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've got a Pens fan. What's going on?
Oh no. A Pens fan from Brazil. Ooh, that's an interesting. I mean, like, hey, I like the location where you're a hockey fan from, though.
Justin says, "Don't worry, I spoil things too." Should we do it? Should we do it the same way as we do like for Sixers and Eagles? Like, do the whole post game thing?
If you want, I think that's definitely something that could work out if you're available to.
All right, it's not.
Ooh! Nice save.
Pens are out shooting the Flyers right now, 7-4. Flyers have more hits, and
yeah,
here we go. So Flyers are doing a good job blocking some shots here. But really, that goal came. That goal was really frustrating because the Flyers were looking really strong, keeping it in the zone. Oh my gosh, Carter Hart, nice save by Carter Hart.
I think someone got a penalty off that play though. I can't because one of the Penguins were complaining going off the ice.
Nice.
I'm not sure if we are going to the power play. We'll probably find that out when we come back from commercial.
We need it. I want to see what this power play looks like. That would be so perfect if the Flyers got a goal on their first power play. That would be terrific.
Yeah,
I think how they struggled so much in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the power play setup, if they are going on the power play, is going to be Giroux, Provorov, Kevin Hayes, Konechny, and Couturier. That's your first power play unit.
Nice.
And then I think the second one's going to be Patrick, JVR, Lindblom, Voracek, and Gustafsson on the point.
And let's get TK back, man. We need to get TK back scoring the puck because he just went non-existent. Another one, Colorado Country Ball.
What's all the Penguins fans here, man?
What's going on, Colorado? Thanks for joining, man. I know what Brandon says. Let's go Flyers. Let's go Flyers, baby. How are the Pens so far in this game? I can't watch here because of going to transmit Tampa Bay.
Right now, it's a back and forth action. Both the Flyers had a little bit of a surge early on. The Penguins had their surge. They had power play, but the Flyers killed it off. Both teams are looking like evenly paced right now. The Pens were just able to capitalize on an open chance. Ooh, Oscar Lindblom highlights. Ooh, I love it.
What are you more concerned about with the Flyers? The offense or the defense with Niskanen leaving?
Right now, it's the defense. I think I'm fine with the offense because it's basically the same as last year's. Right now, that hole with Niskanen it's like you need to expect some of the younger guys to step up, and I do expect that out of them, but I'm also worried at the same time.
Okay.
It's like you got that little bit of anxiousness under you too for it. Wouldn't it be nice if freaking Lindblom scored?
That would be emotional, man. That'd be wild.
I don't know if I'd be able to hold back a tear.
All right, Penguins are winning 1-0 here. 10 minutes remaining in the first period.
Come on, boys, let's pick up the pace.
The Penguins are looking much better.
Yeah. Slow it down and play your game. Keep it simple. You go, Proby. Ooh, is Gustafsson out there with Provorov now?
How about I saw a thing where Provorov wasn't even ranked as a top defenseman in the NHL. How does that happen?
It's just the typical NHL network media. They're biased towards the bigger names, the guys that are flashy. Provorov's not a flashy guy. That's the thing.
He's a grinder, man.
Yeah, he is. He has an unreal work ethic, though. He has a crazy work ethic. He's a monster. Let's see, boys. Let's ramp up the pace right here. Okay, we're taking our grand old time right here. And like I said, these first few games, they're going to be some learning curves because, like I said, no preseason. That's going to be difficult to overcome.
Yeah, right.
And it's going to be one of those seasons where the one team that gets caught on like a little bit of a losing streak, they're going to have a lot of ways to catch up because of how short the season is.
Mm-hmm.
And you're playing all divisional games. Another commercial. That's what you got to expect from national television.
Right.
Yeah. And today's also Ivan Provorov's birthday.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so. I think I remember seeing that on Instagram.
That's nice. How old is he now?
I think he's like, he has to be like, what, I think 22, 23, 24, around that. I think he's 23.
Okay.
I can honestly look that up right now.
So who are some of the kids that you expect that could make an appearance this year? No Morgan Frost, right? Like what?
He's on the roster as the 13th forward.
Okay.
So he's the scratch guy.
Okay.
So I think, right, you could definitely, Joel Farabee is definitely, I don't think he's going to be a guy that gets taken out of the lineup. So I'm expecting something like a little bit of him to step up, a little bit of a breakout. Who knows, if something else doesn't work out, maybe you see Frost get slotted in.
Is there a path for Cam York to maybe get some time?
Not right now because he's still playing with University of Michigan.
Okay. Jessica, no, we're not going to be showing the game. Sorry, Jessica. It's just
Yes. Yeah. YouTube copyright strikes right there. We don't need that.
just us losers.
You're gonna see these two guys on here the entire time. See, Ivan Provorov, he is 24 years old.
Damn. I love how they're slow playing it, too. I'm a big fan of how the Flyers are saying, we'll take stability and developing young talent all day. And I love that. They're going to have so much roster flexibility and control moving forward. So I like how they're not rushing into anything. I would probably check Reddit. Reddit live stream, might find.
You can also check the NBC Sports app or something like that.
Yep.
I know they do it for free. You have to sign in with your cable provider or something like that. I would assume the stream is up, but sometimes that app has a lot of problems. So I would say good luck with that.
Mark says, what NHL rules for players' teams getting COVID? Are teams allowed more players on the roster? What's the NHL stance on COVID? Any idea?
So right now, the roster size is 23 players, and then there's a taxi squad. So you have your 23 players on the roster, and I guess if some of them have to go with COVID, they do their thing, they go into quarantine, and then maybe they can call someone up that's from the taxi squad. I know Dallas is dealing with somewhat of a situation because they have 6 players and 2 coaches tested positive. So they can't even play their first game until after the 19th.
Okay.
And there was quite a few teams that were dealing with minor situations. Like Columbus was dealing with a little bit of it. Penguins had a scare, but right now I think it's just Dallas that's dealing with the major symptoms right now.
Man, it's been hitting the NBA pretty hard, especially the Sixers. So hopefully the NHL has better luck.
Hopefully.
But man, it's just a train wreck with the Sixers because you see the entire roster is gutted, and it just changes the entire way they play and momentum and everything. Everything's changed.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some scares because when you're in a bubble, you're in a controlled environment. The NHL tells you what to do, but when you're just at your home arenas, you're more at risk when you're going home to your family. So there's definitely going to be some bumps in the road. Hopefully it's not to the extreme where the NBA is right now, but maybe there will be some cases like that.
Mm-hmm. Fabio says, I can't believe Jankowski scored. That sucks, man. Their Flyers were really getting going there. And then wide open puck in front of the net and nothing with Penguins. That sucked. Jessica says, "Thanks, guys. I see a lot of orange, so I'm guessing Philly Crier fans."
Oh God,
I love it. Have a great night, Jessica. Good luck.
definitely.
There was a lot of crying during that Islander series.
There was. Come on, Kate.
That was painful.
Penalty.
Penalty on the. Ooh, I say, ooh, penalty on the Penguins.
Yes.
Flyers go to the power play.
Let's go. All right.
Let's go.
So who's the first to go in on the power play?
It'll be Giroux, Provorov, Kevin Hayes, Konecny, and Couturier. That's your first unit.
Love it.
And Jari's looking good for Pittsburgh. And that was going to be one of the questions for Pittsburgh, too. They traded away Matt Murray and decided to go with Tristan Jarry as the starter this year. So I wonder how that's going to turn out. He's looking good so far. Okay, let's see how the power play works out. Come on, boys.
Go. Let's go.
When that phase, there you go. Little rushed it right there. There you go. Keep possession. There you go. Let's see. We got Giroux on the left side, Provorov at the point, Kevin Hayes on the right, Couturier in the slot, and Konecny by the net. That's interesting.
What's the stat where if Kevin Hayes scores a goal, the Flyers are unbeatable? They don't lose.
Yeah, last year when he scored the Flyers, we're unbeatable. I forget I know it was a lot of wins, though. I forget the specific stat.
All right, come on, Flyers. Let's put last season behind us. Get a goal on the power play. Get back to
boys.
Last year.
Hold on, Hazy, bring it up. Come on, stay with it. Oof. Damn it.
Good shot.
The puck trickled there a little bit. Come on, boys. Okay, we got the second unit out there. It's Voracek, Patrick. I think JVR's out there, and Farabee. Come on, Joel.
Oh, oh boy. Hey,
Eric Gustafson.
What? Gustafson? Get out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry my dad spoiled that for you.
Gustafson scored the first goal?
Yeah, from the point, a clapper.
Get out of here. Someone made a lot of money after that one on DraftKings or something.
Boom.
Tipped.
No, that was tipped.
Whoever's in front. Is that Lindblom?
I think that's JVR. That's
No,
JVR. Yeah, that's JVR's goal.
All right, baby. Let's go.
JVR tipped in front.
JVR, man. Need him to start scoring. Let's go. Justin says, goal. Will says, woo. Power play goal. Talk about just a way to take out the playoffs and get that lack of power play scoring off your back, man. I love it. Love to see it. That's what the Flyers needed, big time.
Going rough.
Gustafson gets the first goal on the season. That is great.
No, I think it's JVR's goal now.
Was it JVR?
Yeah, he tipped it.
Okay.
So Gustafson will get an assist, but hey, that was a hell of a shot.
JVR, Gustafson, and Farabee.
And I think Farabee got a secondary assist too. So Farabee got the point.
Flyers Pens 1-1. 4 minutes left.
Fabio in the chat saying, "Let's go Penguins." Why do we have so many Penguins in the chat, man?
I don't know. That's all right. As long as they're not insufferable, which is 99%.
Big Shane, don't talk to us about the Harden stuff. we want to get past that.
I'm so glad it's over. I have no idea how Kyrie and Harden are going to operate. I have no idea.
Kyrie's even going to play another game with how cancerous he is.
I know, right?
That's the one thing I was never buying into the Nets because of how Kyrie acts.
Exactly.
Like if you have if you have Harden and KD on the floor, yeah, they're going to be deadly. But I don't know if Kyrie, man, he's a head case in itself.
I know, right? Awesome to see JVR score a power play goal, man. That is a really good sign. Really good sign.
And yeah, that's why I'm so intrigued by JVR this year, because last year when AB flipped him throughout the lineup, he was always playing with guys on the fourth, third line, mainly guys like Kevin, like Scott Law and Michael Raffle, like those guys that are more the grittier type of players. They can score, but they can't score like JVR does.
Yeah.
So if you put him on a line with Patrick and Voracek, guys that can feed him the puck, he's going to score a lot more, especially on the third line.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's Gritty. Oh yeah, I forgot Kevin Hayes was going to do a petition to get Gritty back into the Wells Fargo Center.
Justin says hot take: Kyrie's getting traded. It's very likely. He doesn't even play for the Nets. He's like 75% of the time he's hurt or something.
Or he's doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Well, boys, don't let him have any momentum.
Let's keep the momentum on the Flyers side here. Let's end the period strong.
Yep. Do you think back-to-back Selkies for Couturier this? I don't know. I think Couturier can win back-to-back Selkies.
Why not?
Come on, Coots. Stay with that. There you go. Just keep possession. I know we're probably gonna be like thinking to ourselves, "Oh, the Flyers are gonna win in regulation. They're gonna do this." But knowing this team, it'll have to go to overtime because it's the Flyers
and the Penguins.
Like this team is notorious for going to overtime for some reason.
Who scored that goal in that game? It was like Keith Primo scored that game.
Keith Primo in the fifth overtime.
It was so crazy. Didn't it go on to like 1:30 or 2 a.m. or something?
I was 2 years old at the time.
Were you? Oh man,
I was 2.
I'm definitely older than you are.
Yeah, I have the picture hanging up right there of the Keith Primo. Well, it's not. Oh yeah, it is that specific Keith Primo goal. Yeah, I could definitely. Yeah, I think Tampa definitely is going to be the team to beat this year, Fabio. The one thing is Kucherov's out for the season, so that's a huge blow. But that team is still incredibly talented. Is your computer still acting up?
No, they just don't stop it.
Oh. Just tell them you're watching the Flyers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Sure, they'll understand.
10 shots compared to 9 for the Flyers. For the Penguins, Flyers are out hitting the Penguins 11-6 right now. Pretty even game.
Yeah, yeah, it's been evenly matched, I would say at this point. Ooh, who's this coming up right now? Come on, a little bit of a scramble right here, boys. Let's get out of this period. There you go, Hart. Get the Braun. Let's get out, boys. Oh, I like seeing Provorov with the A on his sweater. Forgot they did that. Okay, we got a minute and 15 left in the period. Okay, get the face off, Carter. Fabio asked, do you think the Stars can go to the finals again, or was it just lucky? That's the thing with the Stars right now. I think Tyler's like they're dealing with so many injuries. I think Tyler Sagan's going to be out for a while. Bishop's going to be out for a while. And right now they're dealing with the string of COVID. I think the Stars, they're going to be, I would say they're going to drop off just a little bit just because of how injured they are. I think you're going to see a new team coming out of the West. It's fun. It's funny too, like with all these new divisions, like the Eastern Division, that's going to be the toughest division in the NHL. But like that Canadian division is going to be so exciting to watch.
Like I said, this is, even though it's 1-1, this is infinitely more fun than it is
Watching
streaming Eagles games. I can do this all day.
Whoa!
Penguins penalty.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Flyers getting a late power play. They're going to wait till the period ends, though.
Yeah, baby.
What, Hayes? I would rather let the period. Never mind. They're not going to let the period end. 15 seconds left in the period with a power play. Ooh, late goal. Can we get one? Yeah. That's what I want to see Konechny do. Get under the skin of the other team. The one thing, if you get the Penguins angry, especially if you get Malkin angry, he will take penalties. That's what they got. That's what they got to keep doing. Get under their skin. Well, win this face-off right there. Ooh, let's come on, set it up real quickly.
Got Brian Baker joining.
Score!
What?
Gustafson.
No, are you serious?
Don't have.
Man, the star of the first period. My man Gustafson. My goodness.
Or was it Patrick? Patrick could have tipped it too.
Oh, another tip?
Let's see.
Scored really with 50?
Might have been.
I got it here.
Let's see.
Yeah,
That went off Patrick.
Yeah.
It went off Patrick.
Flyers took the lead, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
By
I
the
love
way,
it.
the Flyers are 2 for 2 on the power
Can we
play.
be? Can they stop us on the power play? That's going to be the question now this season. The power play is going to be undefeated.
Oh my God, that's so funny. They had 52 attempts on the power play during the playoffs, 7.2%.
And they scored on their first
2 100% in 2021. Let's go. Let's go, Flyers.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Patrick gets on the board. Nolan freaking Patrick.
Yep,
Man,
that's hilarious.
that is really fun.
Gustafson with his first 2 assists on the power play, both point shots.
That's what we were talking about. Like, how much of a loss was Matt Niskanen because he was such a huge, the rock of the defense, and especially made a huge imprint on Ivan Provorov's development. Not so much. Gustafson's the star, for me at least, the star of the first period.
Because the one thing is with Flyers ice the puck in their own zone. Penguins pull the goalie.
They announced Gustafson, but it's Patrick.
Okay.
It's funny. They announced Gustafson right now, but I think it's Patrick's goal. Come on, boys. You got to win this face-off. 1.2 seconds.
Man, good stuff. Good stuff here.
There you go. Get out of the period.
Flyers scoring on the power play. What is happening? Is this real life?
What is this life? what are we talking about right here?
I don't know. Man.
And that's one of the things with Eric Gustafson. When he played on Chicago like 2 years ago, he had like 60-plus points.
Did he?
Yeah, he's an offensive. He's like him and Gostisbehere have a lot of similarities. Gustafson, he can quarterback a power play. He can bring the puck up. They like one of the things that they're similar with is they can't defend. But having Gustafson on the point on the power play, that could be something deadly for them.
I love it. I love it.
Now we're at the end of the first period, 2-1 Flyers.
2-1.
2 power play goals.
I mean, top takeaways, power play 2, team looked way better than power play one team. Eric Gustafson, Nolan Patrick, JVR. My goodness, number 2 on the power play. What is going on? I can't believe it. That is just absolutely terrific. Again, we just got off some of the worst power play offense in the last 2 playoffs. And here we are.
Has 2 points in this game, too.
Farabee,
he had an assist on that goal.
Man, Farabee. Man, that was a very promising first period. Love it.
Yeah, that was great. It started off with that Penguins goal. I was like, okay, boys, let's pick it up 2 power plays. No problem.
I thought they were out. Well, it was pretty even, but even that when the Penguins scored that goal, the Flyers were putting it on the Penguins there in their zone. So
I think overall the Flyers were the better team of the period.
Yeah. Yep. Mark Wanger says St. Patrick strikes goal. Feels so. That is so monumental for Nolan Patrick to get that goal away and just get it off his back and really make an impact for the Flyers this year. They need Nolan Patrick.
I want to know here, is anyone in this comment section betting on this game? Did anyone bet Patrick or JVR to score the first goal? Or Eric Gustafson to get 2 points on the first 2 goals?
How many? What are the shots? So Penguins had 13 shots. Flyers had 10. Flyers with 13 hits compared to Penguins 7. They won the faceoff battle. Yeah, I mean, the storyline here has to be the Flyers scoring on the power play. 2 for 2. That is just crazy, crazy, crazy important for the Flyers this season because, I mean, the Flyers are somewhat unpredictable. You never know what you're going to get. They're very streaky, and it's just monumental for them to really just start the season out the gate strong on the power play, 2 for 2. I'm calling it. They're going 100% the rest of the year.
I hope so. I absolutely hope so. See, this is the one thing they have to prove because, like you said, the past few seasons it's been miss the playoffs, make the playoffs, miss the playoffs, make the playoffs. This is the one year they got to prove to themselves, can they get away from that narrative?
Yeah, I believe in Alain Vigneault, though. Like, that's what it is.
I love it. It's funny, too. Alain Vigneault is the longest tenured coach in Philadelphia right now.
Is that so? Oh, my God.
Because the Phillies fired Cap, or Alain Vigneault was the coach before then. And then the Sixers fired Brett Brown, and the Eagles just fired Peterson.
I don't know if I should laugh or cry or throw up. Probably all of the above. Yikes, man. All right. Flyers up 2-1 here. That was awesome. That was awesome. Exactly what you want to see in the first period versus the dreaded Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah, Eric Gustafson. Matt Niskanen, who? Brian says, so I haven't paid much attention to the offseason. What do I need to know about this team that's different than last year's bubble team? That was so much fun. I mean, Nolan Patrick, Oscar Lindblom, they are in. So they're going to be fun to watch. I think Lindblom could be like a 60-point guy, potentially.
Lindblom last year, before he was diagnosed with his cancer, he was the team's leading goal scorer. He had like 11 goals at that point in the season. If he finds a way just to pick up that pace, get around 20 goals, I'm fine with that. And
then the big loss during the offseason was Matt Niskanen, who was a major influence on Ivy. And who? Because Gustafson's coming in hot so far in this first period. Joel Farabee's in. Morgan Frost is not. What's your take on Frost? Is there a path for him to get major time on the ice? Like, is the team just too deep?
The team is way too deep. That's my opinion right now because, one, there's no AHL season right now. The AHL is not going to start until I think around February or something like that. So, like, it makes sense for Morgan Frost to be the 13th forward, but, like, I know, like, there were some fans complaining about that on Twitter. Why isn't Frost making the line? This team is way too deep. When you have a first line of Sean Couturier, Oscar Lindblom, Travis Konecny, he's not replacing anyone there. A second line of Giroux, Hayes, and Farabee, he's not replacing anyone there. A third line of Patrick, JVR, Voracek, he's not replacing anyone there. He's not going to play 4 minutes either. So 13th forward, like, he wasn't going to beat anyone out in this lineup. Mm-hmm. And, like, that's not like a knock at Morgan Frost. This team is just way too deep. I believe a lot in Morgan Frost. I feel like he has a ton of potential in this league. just couldn't. There was just no room for him.
This is almost like a carbon copy of the Flyers last year, because you have guys like JVR, Nolan Patrick, Eric Gustafson making major impacts. On any other night, it could be anybody on the Flyers getting the Flyers a W. So it's just awesome. Brian says, who will be the Flyers MVP outside of Carter Hart? What's your take on that, Amadeo? TK?
I'm trying to think of it right now. I think it's tough. There's like so many. I think right now this team rides or dies by Sean Couturier. I think Sean Couturier has to be the guy. Selke Trophy winner last year. He's the team's top center. He has to be the guy.
I want to see Ivan Provorov really become one of the top defensemen in the NHL. I would love to see Provorov really become and cement himself as the elite defenseman in the NHL. And I think he has that ceiling. I did a poll. Who's going to lead the Flyers in points this season? Sean Couturier leads the votes with 33% of the votes. Second is Claude Giroux. Third is TK. Fourth is Jacob Voracek. Did they get it right? Is Coots going to lead the team in scoring this year?
I wouldn't say he leads the team in scoring. That's tough. I think a guy that maybe I would assume Konechny is going to be that guy that leads the team in scoring. That's just my personal opinion because he did it last year. And I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder this year just because of how much he struggled during the playoffs. He's going to have some type of chip on his shoulder, but in terms of a person that lead, I think it's just going to be Konechny again. Who knows? It could be anyone else though. It is a shortened season.
All right, here's another poll. 84 votes. Who will be the Flyers' best player by the end of the 2021 season? Carter Hart won pretty easily with 57% of the votes. Second was Claude Giroux.
Really?
How about the fans coming out and
I'm happy with that vote.
I do too. I mean, they need Giroux to be G again. So
I'm a Girouxman. I don't like the slander that he gets from the entire fan base. I don't understand the slander that he gets from the entire fan base. It's not deserving. Yes, sometimes he does disappear during the playoffs, but like the entire team last year disappeared during the playoffs. So
totally. Next poll was, do the Flyers have enough scoring to get them to the 2021 Stanley Cup Final? 88 votes, 69% said yes.
Nice.
Nice. And then, which Flyers line are you most excited to watch today? The JVR Patrick Voracek won with 46% of the votes. Second was Lindblom, Coots, and TK.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what that Patrick, JVR, and Voracek can do.
Yeah, we've already seen it make an impact here in the first period.
On the power play.
What? Did you say that? On the what's a power play?
What is a power play? I don't know. I just got a message from Tyson saying he's still at work.
Oh, Tyson. Who works? No, I'm just kidding. He's out on West Coast, so it's only
he's out on the West Coast.
It's early out there.
Are you finally done work, Dad?
Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Like I said, tell them you're watching the Flyers game. It's more important than your job.
Go to the game.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that's weird too. Because me and my father are season ticket holders, so that's one thing that's like we're not used to right now. We would be at this game if there were fans there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's like the one thing that like has absolutely killed me. Like, I'm a first-time father, so like I want to get her down to the Wells Fargo Center for a Flyers game, for a Phillies game, Sixers, you name it. And
I got to see Gritty.
Yeah. Oh my God, I would die to see her get a photo with Gritty. That would be just be amazing.
27 positive COVID-19 cases during training camp. 17 players on the Stars tested positive.
Wow. Mark says, what are the reports of Lindblom out of training camp?
He's looked fine. He is healthy. He is ready to go. He looks stronger, man. I'm really excited for Oscar Lindblom. It's just seeing him out there back on the ice, dude. That's just something amazing. From what he dealt with last year, plus going through COVID, it's amazing.
It really is. It really is.
Oh, that's why Ghost isn't available. He's in the COVID protocol.
Oh, really?
Yep. They just announced that on the intermission thing.
Okay.
Him and another Penguin are on the COVID protocol. That's why the Penguins had a scare.
That doesn't mean he has it.
It doesn't mean that he has it. He's just on there.
Okay. Oh man! All right, Flyers up 2-1, guys. You're up 2-1, and my man Chris Dunn. What's going on, Chris? Says proudly wearing my Nolan Patrick jersey. Bought it the day before his injury, like 2 years ago. Well done, man. You deserve it, dude.
Yeah. Which jersey is it? The home jersey, black jersey, white jersey? What is it? I want to know. Because I am a jersey collector. I'm very crazy with that.
Oh, man. I might have to my wife and I were talking about what jersey would you buy, like an Eagles jersey would you buy for Eva, and I was like, none.
I don't think she wants to be tarnished with the Eagles right now.
It might be a Flyers jersey. It might be a Carter Hart jersey. 100%.
That's definitely something. Provorov, Carter Hart, any of them.
I think that's actually locked in right there. Because now that, I'm glad Ben wasn't traded. Because I'm a big Ben Simmons fan.
I have a lot of Ben Simmons stuff in my room.
Do you?
Yeah, I have a lot. I have like a couple of jerseys that I bought from China.
Yeah. I mean, it's so cheap.
Yeah, I got an NB jersey, I got an Iverson jersey, and I got a Simmons jersey
for like $50.
not even maybe between 15 20.
Nice.
And they honestly don't look that bad. Okay. That's the one I wanted to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. I'll probably think of it later, but we'll roll the punches.
I mean, Flyers, I think they looked really strong in this first period. They really just dominated possession. They had their scoring chances. They had a turnover, which led to a goal, but they scored on 2 power plays. Like, what more can you ask for in the first game of the season? Literally, first game of the season. So, how would you grade the first period?
I give them a B plus, A plus to power play.
Yeah, 100% power play.
Yep,
I want it.
It's literally just the same. It was just the same shot twice. One was just a rich shot. One was a slap shot.
Yeah, it was. Chris Dunn says you got the black jersey.
Yep.
First jersey since Leclerc. That is a classic jersey. Classic. Coyle said I've seen some pretty good Flyers fake jerseys.
I bought one fake jersey, and it was a St. Louis Blues jersey. I was like, it did come out nice, but I'm just like, I'm not going to try to risk it again with a hockey jersey. It's like I'm fine with basketball and baseball jerseys because there's not that much that goes into them, but hockey jerseys, there's so much that goes into it.
Nolan Patrick's goal is his first. So this is a goal in his first game back in over 650 days. 650 days for Nolan Patrick, and he gets a goal. That's awesome, man. That is awesome.
That is very awesome.
2 for 2 on the power play, and JVR and Patrick scored pinch me. That's exactly what we've been saying.
Exactly. I
keep on going. What's a power play?
What is a power play, man?
It's awesome. Oh, good stuff. Good start to the Flyers season.
Definitely.
We're already a billion better than last year's playoffs.
This is the first live stream on TPL for the Flyers this season. Just with all the other stuff that we're doing now with live streaming Sixers games, thank God the Eagles are done. Even though we did live stream every Sixers game, there's so many other things on TPL that people need to check it on here. If this is your first time on TPL, definitely hit the subscribe button because there's a lot brewed right now with the Daily Dose with Dylan and Rob's show. There's so many things that are going on.
Yeah, we're pretty much putting out 2-3 videos at least every day. whether that's recorded or live stream or what. Little nugget: we have a new show coming on next week, but I can't reveal it any further than that.
It's a little bit of a surprise right there.
I'll say it's also on the Flyers, so it's gonna be cool. What else? But yeah, I just want to say thank you everyone here watching. You guys are awesome. A lot of the people here are regulars, like Chris Dunn, Mark Wanger, Chris Coyle. You guys are our people, man. When we're not live, we talk about you guys all the time and how lucky we are that you guys just have chosen us for some stupid reason.
Yeah, I don't know why people stuck with us during the terrible Eagles season, but hey, they wanted to deal with the pain of it entirely with us.
That was essentially like just a therapy session of us. Like it was painful. It was painful. You were on there sometimes, man.
I was on there sometimes. I think majority of those were losses.
Oh, really? So it's your fault.
It might be. I joined TPL in the middle of the season. That's probably why the Eagles sucked.
Yeah, that was not good, man. That was.
And now Peterson's gone. They're going to looking for a head coach. I don't. It's like we want to be done with the Eagles, but they are forcing us to still talk about them. That's the problem.
Yeah, they're in big trouble. They are in big trouble for the foreseeable future. And why are we wasting our time talking about the goddamn Eagles? They don't deserve any attention. Like, no, we scored 2 times on the power play.
We did.
Come on, guys.
And I'm already getting text messages saying that Eric Gustafson is elite.
Matt Niskanen, who? I don't know that.
I think we're already forgetting about Matt Niskanen already. Yeah, definitely. And other stuff with TPL, especially if you're looking for Flyers things related, definitely Flyer Up podcast. I think we're looking to try to do an episode tomorrow and definitely something during the weekend. Cool. Since it's Flyer season, we're definitely going to be putting a lot more podcasts out there on the Flyer Up.
And definitely go check out TTP Sports, your YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my man Amadeo's YouTube channel. What?
It's slowly growing on like a good 163 subs.
And was it Flyers Fan Mania for Chris?
Yeah, Flyers Fan Mania 93 for Chris.
Go check that out. Awesome content. If you love Flyers, you're in love. You're in luck. This awesome stuff. We're lucky to have you, Amadeo.
Yeah. My channel is more 4for4 Philly sports. Chris is solely Flyers. So if you're a guy that's solely Flyers, you go to Chris.
You wouldn't know it by like the entire room is like gigantically orange. Every time I like watch one of your pods, like I'm just blown away. It looks like he's like podcasting from the sun.
It's funny too. I think the second period's about to start though, but it's funny. This is our basement. It used to be all orange, but it got like a water pipe I think leaked, and so we just got the entire basement renovated. Now it's just all blue. But it looks a lot better than it used to be. It's still a Flyers game because there's more Flyers. Remember? Oh, early. Why did you try the passage?
Shoot the puck.
Travis, connect me.
He wanted to feed Lindblom.
See, that's one thing that frustrates me with Konechny. What, like you'll see it probably in another like 20 seconds or something like that. But this is something that really frustrates me.
All right. Oh my God.
See, like, why does he pass the puck? I understand trying to feed Lindblom for a goal, but shoot the puck.
Amen. What an opportunity there to start the second period. Holy crap. That happened so fast.
It did. Win that face-off. There you go. Well, Hazy.
That's out of his reach. TK, you got to put that in there, man.
He does. Like, I can understand the sentimental value giving it to Lindblom. He buries it, but, like, you got to shoot that. That's the one thing with Konechny that he needs to stop. And I know there's a lot of people on this team that's so pass happy first, but, like, some of these people need to learn how to shoot.
And TK needs to be your goal scorer. Like, he needs to be the one that gets goals.
Like, and for how good his shot is, like he has a dynamic shot. I don't know why he decides to pass first so often.
Or is he like trying to give Lindblom his moment?
He,
I don't know.
like, he was trying to help Lindblom out there, but like it was just. And they're showing off the Penguins coaching staff. Oh boy. Oh, that's weird. Because one of the Penguins assistant coaches was the head coach of the Capitals last year. That's weird. It's weird. You're going to be seeing Peter Laviolette as the head coach of the Capitals.
First thing I think of when I see the Pittsburgh Penguins dirty logo is Claude Giroux just decking
Crosby in the 2012,
and then getting that goal.
Ooh.
One of the
that was something.
Moments. One of the best moments, man.
Yep. That was definitely. It was funny. We were the first time we were season ticket holders because at first my father was season ticket holders for the Phantoms when they were still here, but then when the Phantoms left, they gave us Flyer season tickets. And funny or not, the first season we were season ticket holders, they went to the finals against Chicago, and I was there sadly when Kane scored that goal. So
I'll show you
I still get nightmares, but
my downstairs living room corner is up here. I'll show you. If you look up. Hopefully, you can see in the top there's Flyers versus Penguins during that run. It's a frame of that. So
that's nice.
What a moment, man!
Well, boys, continue. Ooh, that was a nice hit. That's a penalty.
Uh-oh.
Is that interference or something like that? Yep, interference. Forward check. Oof. Well, yeah, Jake, why are you trying to sandwich him right there, buddy? Yeah, he never had control. Yeah, he never had control of the puck.
All right. On to the penalty kill. Here we go.
Yeah, I can understand why you think that's a bad call, Chris, but like the rules, like he didn't have the puck, and Voracek literally just sandwiched him. So I could see why that's interference, but I can understand why people would be against that too. Come on, boys, bring it up. Shorthanded chance. Come on. And they just ruined it.
Oh.
It just ruined. Up here comes Crosby and Malkin. Get that Coots. There we go. There we go. Kill some time. That's what I'd like to see.
They already killed one penalty, right?
Yep. They killed the first Penguin power play.
Yep.
Here we go. Keep getting that puck out. I'm getting so confused at the advertisements because the ones on the ice keep changing.
Do they really?
Yeah, I think it's one of those like TV improvised graphics where they put on the
Oh yeah, no,
out the Gatorade symbol.
You can see it like glitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of funky. I hope the NHL gets one of those cameras like they did for the NFL. There's like 4K cameras. They are awesome, man. They're so cool. It looks like you're watching a Madden game. It's so clear. It looks borderline fake.
That was a terrible. Oh my God, Hartnell and Hartnell Hart.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's bad.
Uh-oh.
Bad. What is he trying to do there? I know that's a good play by Crosby, but like, what's Hart trying to do there?
Oh no! Oh, that's not good. That's ugly, Hart. What are you doing, dude? Carter Hart, man. Brian says, "Oh no, Carter Hart." Chris says, "What the fuck?"
Like I know that's a routine play, But like, if there's a guy right in front of the net, you shouldn't be doing that,
He didn't see him.
especially if it's Crosby.
Yeah. Carter Hart, you're better than that, man.
So how many goals? How many goals is that now with Crosby against the Flyers? Too many.
Too many. The guy just owns the Flyers.
Well, boys, don't lose anything right now. Maybe that goal doesn't happen if Konechny shoots that puck on the 2-on-1. No worries. Carter Hart, the guy that doesn't lose confidence, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, death taxes and Sidney Crosby scoring on the Flyers.
I guess it was like he was due to get a goal today because Crosby against the Flyers. Come on, Coots, let's bring it up. Ooh, Provorov up in the play. I like that. Whoa, where is it?
All right,
16 in favor of the Penguins.
What is it?
Shots are 16-10 in favor of the Penguins right now.
Penguins are looking good this second period here.
Well, boys, let's get some momentum right here. There we go.
Man.
Come on, Joel. Pressure on pressure. Oh, you threw it on. How'd you not get that, man?
Flyers, Penguins.
Get up, come on.
Penguins
Come on,
are tied 2-2.
Did he? Ah, he missed it. Damn it. Bury that. Missing some chances right here, boys. But we have the momentum right here.
Happy Flyer season, man.
Yeah,
Happy
definitely.
Flyer season, everybody. This is great.
Did you see that chance by Hayes yet or no?
Yeah, I just saw it. Oh my God, man.
He almost had him.
Just missed. It was a nice save.
Well, boys, don't let him get any chances.
Oh
here.
my God. Who missed that?
Ugh.
Who's that?
Not liking this. What's that?
Who missed that?
Hayes, I think Drew missed the open net. Farabee, it was one of those two.
Drew? Was G? Jesus.
Okay, Paul. Skate.
Don't use your hand.
Ah, I almost took that away. It's off. Yeah, commercial break. So we got yeah,
Man.
definitely. Chris Dunn says he smells blood. Man, Hayes almost missed that, man. Jeez. Yeah, this is an evenly paced game. I'll say that. Evenly paced.
Dude, this is a shootout, man. Is this gonna be a shootout in the first game?
Yeah, power play. We need a power play.
Yeah, let's go 3 for 3.
Yeah, power play 3 for 3. Come on. Okay, let me go to Twitter to see how many people are tearing Carter Hart apart right now.
Hayes has to put that through, man.
Yeah.
Oh, brutal. All right, where are we at with shots?
I think it was still 16-10 in favor of it. Might have went up, but
Okay, I'm on ESPN. What are you on?
I am on. Let me go on the NHL app.
I've got 15-12. Flyers doing well on the face-off. But anyway, that was a really tough start with the Penguins. Penguins really put the pressure on there in the start of the second period. Flyers got it back a little bit, had a couple chances, couldn't get home. Other than that, tie game. It's good to have the Flyers back. This is fun.
Yeah. Oh, actually, like no one's trashing Carter Hart. A lot of people are just saying it's a great play by Crosby.
Really?
I mean, honestly, he literally, the puck was in the air. He deflected it down and he put it into the net. Like you got to give it to Crosby right there.
Yeah,
Like if he doesn't touch that, that puck's going out.
yeah, the G Hayes Farabee line looked pretty good. Hopefully, Flyers can get some momentum going here with how much time left in the second period? 12 minutes.
I think around 12 minutes or something like that.
Keep the momentum, guys. Let's go.
Go on, boys. Bring up the pressure. Are you finally done?
Well, right now. Doesn't mean I'm done.
Bring that puck up. Come on. Oh, Patty.
Flyers are definitely getting their chances here.
Penalty on the Penguins.
Penalty on the Penguins.
Yep, slash.
3 for 3. Here we go, boys.
It's on the Penguins, right? I'm not blind, am I?
Yeah, they touched it. It's on Crosby.
Okay. No, it's on the Flyers?
What? Oh, come on.
He blew the whistle when the Penguins touched the puck. What? What? What is that? That's a slash? Are you kidding me? No, that's a soft call, man.
It's Crosby.
That is so soft. That is so weak. Come on, skate Coots. Come on. Come on. Ah. That penalty bothered me. That was a weak ass call.
Yeah, that's weak. All right.
Nice save. Get it out. There you go. Chris asks, why did he keep showing the Schuylkill River? Yeah, who knows? Maybe that's the only B-roll that they have. I don't like this.
Oh, nice block.
Oh, boys, let's get this out.
Oh my God, Crosby. Stop.
Come on, boys. Nice, Kevin. There you go. One long push. Force him. Get out of the zone. Got 30 seconds left on the power play. Like I said, I think the Flyers need a power play.
Yeah.
You go 3 for 3. Come on, get that. Nice save. That out.
They just cleared it.
How does he still have that? Final seconds of the power play. Ooh, can we find Patrick coming out of the penalty box, please? Ah! Bad. Nice save. Nice save, Carter. Damn it, I wanted them getting Patrick coming out of the box so badly. Ooh, that's a nice play.
All right. Oh, no. Carter Hart.
Yep. Yeah, he isn't fazed by that Crosby goal.
Whew.
Come on, Jake. Don't play with the puck. That's a penalty right there. Come on.
Some BS calls going on here in the second period.
Literally just took the guy and he didn't call it. Come on, let's bring it up. Come on, boys. Come on. Nice play, Braun. Come on, Patty. What did that hit? They just missed the net? Let's go, boys. Let's go. Is that pro? No, it's not pro rough. Sanheim.
All right, halfway into period 2. Flyers had a very good power kill there, or penalty kill there. So need to get this momentum going on the Flyers side.
Got, what, I think 9 minutes left in this period. Let's keep going, boys.
Penguins just look a little faster. I don't know about you, man.
Yeah, I see it. Hey, that's going to be the one thing. You're going to be seeing these teams a lot.
No. How many times do we play them the next, 3 weeks?
times.
Like 8 times? Yeah.
We play them again on Friday. Then I think we play them again in the next few weeks. And I think we don't play them again until March or something like that.
Okay.
So we play them 4 times this month, and I think 4 times in a couple months after this.
Cool.
Then you also got that outdoor game later in the season against Boston.
That's going to be sick. I love outdoor games.
It's going to be Lake Tahoe.
I've been there.
You have?
Yeah. It's a very ugly area.
It is.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting. Very, very poor area. Low income.
It's funny because I think some players were actually confused. Some players actually thought it was gonna be on the ice, on the water itself.
Really?
Yeah, but they're gonna be find a place next to the water, and they're just gonna build their own rink.
No, Lake Tahoe is just straight up gorgeous, man.
Skate.
Insane.
Okay, we got 7.5 minutes left. A little back and forth action. Who's got the puck right now? Who's this? It's Lawton. Wait, doesn't Dylan despise Lawton? I think I remember hearing Dylan really hates Lawton.
All right. Well, the storyline of the first period was the power play for the Flyers. Storyline for the second period here is Carter Hart, kind of a blunder, and the Flyers deciding to pass instead of shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think not shooting on that 2-on-1. They're good. Oh boy. Come on, boys, get this out. Well, you gotta get faster to that puck, Jake. Yeah. Come on, push on that.
There you go, Carter Hart.
Yeah, you could definitely tell there's some rust on these guys.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Tika. Why'd you do that, man? Get it out, Gustafson. There you go. Yeah, right now it's all Penguins.
Yeah, they just look a little bit faster, crisper.
Yeah, that Crosby goal changed it so far.
Yeah, man, you're right.
Winning the battles. Flyers not getting to the puck fast enough.
Well, they started the period with a great opportunity.
Yep.
Then they had Kevin Hayes miss.
Nice save.
Almost had a beautiful goal there by Kevin Hayes.
Hart having to come up huge.
I mean, Hayes looked good on the penalty kill there, but he's got to put that in.
Yeah, Chris, I definitely agree with you right there. Yeah, Carter is making up for his mistake. Other Chris, yeah, these refs, they're kind of not calling anything on the Penguins. I do see that. There were some penalties that should have been called.
Five and a half minutes left. All right.
It just Everyone's ripping the refs right now.
It should be. Terrible slashing call there. That was
Yeah,
pathetic.
Flyers just had 2 shots on this period.
2 shots in the second
Yeah.
period. And they were both great opportunities, right?
Yeah, so it's, 16-10 going into the period for the Penguins. The Flyers have 2, so that's 12, and the Penguins have 8. So that's 24-12 in favor of the Penguins.
Wolf. Yeah. I thought the Flyers won the first period. This period's all Penguins.
This period is definitely all Penguins. Oh boy. Like I said, these first few games, shake the rust off.
Exactly. Yeah, no one should be surprised at that. Chris says, is there any other sport in Philly in which refs dominate us?
I don't know. that I cannot tell you.
Mark says, having flashbacks of the Flyers playing the Islanders this period, clear the puck. Yeah, it's not been a great second period.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say for the Penguins, Crosby is looking really good today.
Yeah.
Oof. I'll say we are getting into the shooting lanes. We are blocking shots, which I do like.
You want to see more from your leaders though, like TK, Coots. Where are they? Like,
Yeah.
You need to get those guys going here. No, Justin, we're not showing the game. Sorry, it's legal.
We'll recommend people where to go and watch it. We'll not
Arena
show.
football?
Are the Philadelphia Soul even a thing anymore?
I have no idea.
I think they disbanded.
I couldn't tell you.
It was funny because weren't they like one of the more successful Philadelphia sports
They
teams?
are. They win a lot. But are they sports? I
don't think so. I don't think the Soul are a thing anymore.
I don't know. I don't know if I would call arena football like professional sport.
Yeah. It's just funny to think about. It's like when you think about like just like this random football league. Oh, in the Philadelphia team. Oh, this is the Philly team that wins the championships. Not the Eagles, not the Sixers, not the Flyers, not the Phillies, but no, an arena football team.
Smarty Jones.
Oh, there's Gritty again.
The good news is Carter Hart has definitely looked better since letting in that goal. He seems to be much more focused lately.
Gritty's just up there by himself, just dancing.
Just
I
definitely
feel bad for him.
There he is.
Oh, Phil Myers from the point, and it's out of play.
2 shots on goal in this period.
Yep.
My goodness gracious.
It kind of felt like the playoffs right there where they weren't shoot the puck. Oh, that shot got blocked. Come on, boys. Wake them up right here. Let's win the face-off, G. And Drew's getting tossed out of the face-off. Come on, Hayes. Let's win this face-off. We win it. Yes, we did. I think.
I mean, if there's one thing the Flyers are doing well tonight is winning the face-offs.
They are.
22-10 right now.
What was that pass? Well, stay with him. Guy just wiped out. Got 4.5 minutes left. Well, get to that puck, Gustafson. Get it out. Let's go, G. Got Farabee, Hayes behind the net.
Damn.
We're just getting taken off the puck so easily right now. Oi.
Yeah, this
Point
period.
NK. Farabee.
period just needs to end.
It does.
We just need to get out of this 2-2.
Maybe you can get a late one, draw the momentum the other way.
Yep.
We need that power play, man. What, Roth? Nah. But I got touched. Who's this?
Ugh.
Get on that. Nice, Phil.
Here you go. Ah.
Okay, we look like we're drawing something right here.
Yeah, getting a little energy.
Come on, Sam. I'm bored him. Don't literally board him, but
Many.
nice save. Come on, boys. Let's get this puck out. Great. Get cross. There we go. Why is this guy left? Why is Gensel left by himself?
I don't know how we're going to be able to like be for real, like going with the comments here. It's going to be really difficult. It's totally different than watching basketball.
It is.
Like live streaming this compared to basketball is like there's stoppages.
Yeah.
You know, like
Oh.
you could like
Punch it. Patrick wasn't ready for that either. Come on, bring it right back up. Come on, boys. On Patty. On Patty. Doesn't help that he's left-handed. They're kind of getting a little too cute right now. They're trying all these like a little bit cute plays.
God, do I?
Yeah, they're trying to get cute.
Yeah, tried to make the extra pass. Just make a move. Put it on the net.
Come on, Farabee, push. Dicing. There we go. Offensive face-off. Minute and a half left.
Nice.
I like it. Man, I'm not going to get used to those helmet advertisements. Let's see what the Twitterverse is going on right now.
All right. That pretty much sums up the second period right here. That
What?
sums it up.
Yes, yep, I agree. Score!
The score?
Farabee.
Yeah, baby. Let's go,
Ooh.
Joel. My second favorite Joel in the city. Oh, man.
Farabee has
pretty soft right now.
3 points for Farabee.
3 points. Man,
Ooh, I like that. He just drove the net. Woo-hoo. See, that's the late goal I was talking about.
yeah, Joel Farabee.
It's funny,
He
too.
shot the puck.
You did. It's funny, too. Flyers just posted on Twitter that they blocked the Penguins. Because originally the Flyers like tweeted something saying, let's just all take a second and think about how happy we are that hockey is back. The Penguins retweeted it saying, wait, do we agree on something? And the Flyers said, back to our regularly scheduled cramming, and they blocked the Penguins.
We'll do our regular Flyers score high five. Ready?
Yep.
Up. Yeah. Oh, we hit pause by accident. This one.
Look at the puck out. No late ones. No late ones. No late ones.
I so desperately wanted my Nolan Patrick to be my number one here.
I think Farabee's got to take that point.
Definitely. Ruining my Patrick moment.
Ooh. Lindblom blocked the shot. He's limping. Come on, get him off the puck. Get out of this period. Get it out.
Just get out of this second period, man. That was a huge goal.
Once you bring it up late. Come on. Yeah, okay, do that. I'm fine with that.
Clear it.
2 seconds, period over. We are good.
Man. That could have been a lot worse.
Okay, so after a Penguins dominated second period, the Flyers still have the lead somehow.
For real, that could have been a lot worse. The Flyers had 2 shots on net in that period with only a few minutes remaining here.
Lindblom's in pain right now after that shot block.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's a warrior. He'll fight it off.
That was almost unbearable there for the majority of the period.
It was.
Somehow they got a goal there. Farabee stopped the bleeding in the best way. Oh, that was right off his knee. Ah,
yeah, yeah, that's a stinger.
He's in agonizing pain right now.
Yep.
I can't even imagine what that would be. Nice Farabee, good coverage. But they broke through.
Yep. And also, I do agree with that, Steve. The slash call on Patrick was
terrible. It was a terrible call. Kial says great goal. So Flyers are up 3-2.
So shots after the second period of 23 Pittsburgh, 16 Philadelphia.
Okay. Yeah, storyline of the first period was Flyers getting power play goals. Storyline of the second period was Flyers refused to shoot the puck.
Yes. Flyers refused to shoot the puck. Penguins, Crosby just had it like a Crosby-style goal, and then Farabee scored late.
Yeah. Penguins were dominating that. I thought the Flyers won the first period. Penguins won the second period. But Farabee, man, that was a major goal because we were just hoping to get out of that period, and Farabee just got one.
Yeah, like I said, watch out for Joel Farabee. Like this kid's got some mad skill.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a breakout year for him.
And what's your take on Phil Myers so far? Because I really desperately want Phil Myers to really step up this season. Any quick
last year was his first full season in the league. Even though he had his stints 2 seasons ago, but he was only for a season and a half or something like that. But this is going to be his first full-time gig, and it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment for him. But I think he's going to find a way to pass through it.
Yeah, with Matt Niskanen leaving, I want Phil Myers to be that guy that steps up with Ivan Provorov moving forward. But I haven't really heard his name so far today. Maybe that's a good thing.
Mark says, love a hockey team that can dominate one period but lose on the scoreboard just that quickly. Yep, that's the way hockey is. That's how unpredictable it is.
I know. I mean, that's how that goal that Carter Hart let in, or the goal that the
Penguins scored in the first
period where the Flyers were buzzing. It looked like they had momentum. They looked good in their zone, and boom, puck goes flying across the ice there, and Penguins get a quick goal. So,
and then Kevin asks, who will be the first Flyer called up from the taxi squad? Ooh, that's going to be tough. Right.
That's
right. That's tough. Because right now, Morgan Frost, he's the extra forward that's on the roster right now. So really, you're only going to go to your taxi squad if maybe a couple of guys go down with injuries, or if something with COVID happens. Like what Chris just said right here, maybe a guy like a Carson Twarynski, he had some experience up here last year. Maybe you see him. Maybe you see the guy they signed over from the Sweden over the offseason, Linus Sandin. There could be some chances, but there's definitely some people on the taxi squad that the Flyers want to play down with the Phantoms when they start up again. Oh, yeah. And Steven, talk about Rubinstov. I think he's still over in Europe. I think the Flyers are letting him play over in Europe right now before the AHL comes back. So I'm not sure if you're going to see anything about Rubinstov this year. Maybe, you just never know.
Is there college hockey going on right now?
There is college hockey going on right now.
Really? Good.
Yep. Yeah, Cam York's still playing for Michigan, and then Bobby Brink's playing for Denver.
How are both of those kids doing? Do we know?
Cam York, he's been good for Michigan this year. Bobby Brink, he got a couple of points in his first few games for Denver before he went over to play with USA. So hopefully they can build off that gold medal win.
Cool. Just a reminder, please go check out the Flyered Up podcast with Amadeo and my man Chris. That is at Flyered Up Podcast on Twitter. Please go and subscribe to my man Amadeo's YouTube channel at TTP Sports. You can go just type in TTP Sports on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
I could type it in right here too. TTP.
Exactly. Just share it.
There we go. TTP Sports.
Beautiful. There it is. And then also Chris is the co-host of the Flyer Up podcast, Chris, and that is Flyers Fan Mania 93. Did I get it right?
Exactly.
Boom. Let's go. I don't know how I remember that. Anyway, awesome Flyers content. You guys do a great job. Night one of our Flyers live stream. Somehow the Flyers got out of that period with a goal by Joel Farabee. It looked pretty brutal for 90% of that period. The Penguins were flying. Flyers looked behind, but
hey, thank God we have Joel Farabee.
And thank God the power play is back in Philadelphia.
Yep. The power play is 100% right now. Yes, Steven, Cam York and Bobby Brink. Yeah, if the Flyers were an expansion team, they probably would be here. But yeah, Cam Brink and Bobby York. Bobby Brink and Cam York are legit. I just literally mixed up their names.
Yeah.
Cam York is legit. I like Cam York. I think he's going to be the future top 2 with Provorov.
The Flyers' pool of talent, of young talent, is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
You can thank Ron Hextall for that, even though he's not the GM right now. Ron Hextall, even though Chuck Fletcher was the guy that drafted Cam York and Bobby Brink, you can thank Hextall for a lot of this too.
Okay.
Like, if Flyers were to win a cup, I think Hextall deserves a ring.
All right. So Flyers up 3-2 here, heading into the third period. It is second intermission. Go blue. All right.
Go blue. Oh, yeah. Kevin, about Alex Line, he is currently on the taxi squad as well.
What is this? I can't imagine watching the Flyers game with Brody. Dude, that guy is limitless energy. Limitless.
Bros is great. It was funny, too.
By the way, I'm going to plug that pod. If you want to learn a little bit more about the Flyers, my man Amadeo and Chris did a season preview with Hunter Brody. It's right. Just go click our Painted Lines YouTube channel. It's right there. Like one of the first.
Definitely. It's just it's funny just to go with Hunter. Like I've known him for about I think 2 years at this point, maybe going on 2.5. And I at his YouTube channel at that point, he's at almost 16K subs right now. When I knew him, he was around the 4K mark or something like that, maybe even less than that.
Cool.
And I emailed him saying hey man, I'm going to start a channel, blah blah blah, really a lot of cliche stuff. And then we emailed back and forth, and then he just gave me my number. We just somehow been buds ever since.
That's so cool. It's awesome. We are actually doing our Sixers watch party last night, and one of our commenters was like, "You should get Hunter Brody on your show." And I was like, "Whoa!" I interrupted everybody. I was like, "Stop!" Literally at 11 a.m. this morning, Hunter Brody was on our channel with the Fired Up podcast. That happened last night.
Yeah, it was a Hunter. He also does a sports bash with Mike Gill on 97.3 ESPN in Atlantic City. So yeah, he does a lot of work, man. It's great.
Steven says Sam Hinkie and Ron Hextall may want to get fitted for ring sizes this season.
They should. Hopefully the Sixers can find a way to win a championship, but
we'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Mark says, I have no idea how Harden and Durant and Irving are going to share a basketball.
If Kyrie even plays.
Yeah. If there's one thing in basketball that is the truth, is chemistry, spacing, ball movement and good coaching win every single time.
Yeah. And there's Justin right here promoting tomorrow's box party for the Sixers. Yep. Sixers versus Heat. Hopefully it won't be as frustrating as yesterday's, but
that game was emotional, man. Oh my God.
It was funny too, because when it got to the final 20 seconds or something, when the Heat were up by 5 or something like that, I was like, okay, this game is done. But then I saw Isaiah Joe hit the 3. I stood up out of my chair, then Embiid hit the 2 to tie it.
And Tyrese Maxey hit a 3 with 3 minutes left, and Isaiah Joe, and it was just what a game. And
then Dakota hit his only shot of the game at the end.
Exactly. Oh man, that was a fun game. Anyway, wait. Just again, this is way more fun than any kind of Eagles live stream you would ever imagine in 2020. I'm already having so much more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Anything's better right now than the Eagles.
Are the Phantoms going to play this year? What's the latest?
Right now, the AHL, they haven't started yet. They are going to be playing, but I don't think they'll start till February.
Yeah.
So right now, the AHL is not playing.
Yep. We got my man Ryan Harrison joining. Join it, dude. This guy Ryan is one of the biggest Flyers fans. You should come on with us, man. Come join and hang out. So far, Flyers are up 3-2. The Flyers are 2 for 2 on the power play. No, I'm not lying. I'm not making that up, guys. That's not. I'm not bullshitting. 2 for 2.
If you're a hockey fan, you got another great game coming up soon. Montreal versus Toronto. That'd be a great game.
Flyers got really outplayed here in the second period, and really Joel Farabee just stopped the bleeding and had a major goal at the end of the second period.
Mark, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
So what that means? Were you there? Were you?
Yes, I was watching the live stream during then. I saw that moment.
Justin's not going to live that one down. He really created his own.
Justin, I know you're here in the chat. I know. I'm sorry, but someone brought that up.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Jesus Christ! I still have another half of my sandwich that I haven't eaten yet.
Justin's freaking out.
It's funny.
Justin, get your head out of the gutter, Justin. Come on, man.
It's funny. Do you want to know the sandwich that I'm eating that I got from the deli like across the street from me?
What's that?
It's called the Philly Special Sandwich. That's what they called it.
It's an Italian?
It's they call it the Philly Special Sandwich. It's chicken cutlet. It's very fattening. It's chicken cutlet, cheese, barbecue sauce, and bacon. I was just like, okay, it's a Flyers game. I got to go all out.
All right. Like when I think of Philly Special, like I think of like South Philly, like Italian or something. All right.
And I was assuming they got the name of this from the freaking Super Bowl. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Kevin is asking if Alex Lyons gets called up this season.
The only way he gets called up is if Carter Hart or Brian Elliott go down with injury.
Yeah, Brian Elliott was terrific last year. Like those two were great rotating. So probably not. Yeah. All right. I'm setting up for a TV series draft. So we do these like movie and TV show drafts.
Yeah.
So like best action movies of all time, best comedy movies of all time, and then we put them into like a fantasy football style draft and do like a live draft, and then we throw them like so. Each team will have like 5 movies, and I put them in a bracket, and people vote for which team has the best collection of movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like fantasy football snake style. And I'm getting these guys set up here for a TV draft. Are you a TV fan?
It really depends. Like majority of the movies that I watch are mainly like the Marvel movies or like DC animated movies or like something that just interests me. TV shows, it's like you got to find a way to draw me in. Like the TV shows that they show today are just like, but like I binge watched like during, I think it was the summer though, Breaking Bad. I binge watched that.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna start watching all the Marvel shows that are gonna be on Disney Plus. So,
yep.
What is it like? WandaVision is coming on soon.
Dude, I'm waking up at 3 a.m. This Friday.
Yeah.
And my buddy and I, because we do the Suit Up Geeks podcast, which is like Marvel and comic book movie stuff, and I'm waking up at 3 a.m. Friday morning so we can live stream during the WandaVision show Friday.
Is that what the time it comes out?
Yeah, midnight. I'm going to be a wreck. We did that for The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
3 a.m. is legit, man. That is so early. But it's worth it. So.
That's hilarious, dude.
WandaVision is going to be awesome.
I can't imagine waking up at 3 a.m. just to watch a show. I'm either like still awake just doing other things or I'm dead asleep.
Yeah, I'm an Uber nerd, so like hold on a second. Just to show how much of a nerd I am, this just came out.
What is it?
It's called Star Wars: The High Republic: Light of the Jedi. So a lot of the direction of Star Wars, it's a novel. It just came out by Charles Soule, and we're going to be doing chapter reviews of it. And for Star Wars fans, it's our first like introduction to the High Republic era, which we don't know a lot of information on. So there's a lot of the movies and TV series are going to be touching on that. So that's like our first source of information about it.
Mhm.
So that's how much of a nerd I am. I'm waiting for my friend to get his book so we can start creating a reading schedule and do pods on it. What? Ryan, you want to do a WandaVision 3 a.m. live stream with us?
It's funny too. Like I like the old Star Wars, the prequel Star Wars. Like the new ones that Disney made, it was just like it kind of threw me away from it.
Yeah.
Like the Mandalorian, though, I did like the Mandalorian, but I never finished it. I just forgot about it.
Oh, it's awesome. Chris Dunn says the Flyers coach in his second season, the longest tenured coach in Philly.
Yep.
Let's go.
I don't know if that's funny or sad.
I know. Let's get that cup though.
Yeah, definitely.
Who is the most important Flyer for the Flyers to get to the Stanley Cup finals?
Carter Hart.
Yeah.
Like I know that's the obvious, but like you need a goaltender in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like the Flyers have not had a goaltender since Ron Hextall. Like if you go past so many years, you had before Carter Hart, you had Michael Neuvirth, Steve Mason, Michael Layton, Brian Boucher, Ray Emery, may he rest in peace, and Taro Ninemaki, Martin Biron.
Chuck Monick.
Yeah, Roman Czechmanek. That was a failure.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, Brian Bouche. Freaking Van Beesbrook. We had him.
Brizgalov.
Oh God, don't mention Brizgalov. Funny guy, terrible goaltender.
Yeah, I know. God, that guy was such a bust, man. Oh my God.
It's funny too. If you listen, do you listen to Spin Chicklets or anything? Like they had Chris Pronger on one time, and they brought up like his time in Philadelphia when Brizgalov came here, and Pronger was talking about because him and Brizgalov were on the Anaheim Ducks when they won the Cup, so like they knew each other. But like you know how Pronger got injured during that season, and he wasn't really able to play, and Pronger said, if I was playing during that season, I would have whipped Brizz into shape. Because he thinks like all the media attention that Brizgalov got was what was getting to him. Because of that HBO series that he was on, just a bunch of like all the media stuff that he was doing. It was just like insane. And here we go. Who was the first, second, and third to get called up to play goalie this season between Alex Lyon, Roddy Ross, and Felix Sandstrom? First, second, and third option. If it's a goaltender, to get called up this season, it's most likely going to be Alex Lyon. Felix Sandstrom is most likely going to be one of the players down with the Phantoms, most likely, since there's no ECHL season. So him and Roddy Ross are definitely going to be guys that are playing for the Phantoms. Alex, choke on something right there.
Philly special, man. He'll get you.
I'm choking. Think about Doug Peterson. That's why. Yeah, Alex Lyon's gonna be your third string goaltender. I don't see him going back down to the Phantoms. So, yeah. Then Chris brings up the main core: Coots, Hart, Hayes, Provorov. Yeah, like the Flyers, they're a very young team, and they also have a lot of mix of veteran depth, which is nice. Oh, we got third period started. Kevin Hayes is in his late 20s.
Okay.
He's like around the same age as Couturier.
Okay.
Okay, we got third period action starting right now.
Here we go. Third period. Flyers up 3-2. Let's go, Fly guys. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe.
Definitely.
You guys are the best. Third period's on its way. Let's go, baby.
Let's see if the Flyers can pull this one off. Let's see if they can get a third power play goal if they go to the power play. We need that perfect power play.
Mm-hmm. That'd be
100% the rest of the season.
That would be so funny. That'd be like just.
Oh, are we getting a penalty on the Penguins? Yep, too many men on the ice.
All right, we need to score here.
Come on, let's see an Eric Gustafsson clap bomb. I want to see it if it works for a third time in a row. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they had 6 guys on the ice. Way too many men.
Man, that would be so funny if, like, again, the Flyers could not score at all in the power play in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, and they score on their first 2 of the season, which is they're starting that second unit out.
They should. They look dominant, way better than their first unit.
Come on, Patty, there you go, win the face-off. Come on.
God, I hate being behind here. Coyle says, "Here we go, Pico power play."
Yep.
Let's go, baby.
Come on, boys.
Oh, huge here. Set the tone. Set the tone for the third period.
Blocked. And we still got possession. I like that.
I love it. This is like my favorite line here.
These guys are. That's in. Ooh. Yep. That was a good first possession. Now, good first possession.
Oh.
Okay, you got the first unit coming back out there.
Oh man, shoot the puck!
Come on, Cootsie. Come on, Hayes. Get it in deep. There you go. Provy.
Oh! Oh my God!
Keep that.
I had that one.
Oh, you kept that? How did he keep that?
Man, I gotta love this line. Like, we talked about this line before the game started.
Yep.
The JVR, Patrick,
and
Voracek line, it looks great.
Oof. Looks like we're not going to get that perfect power play.
Don't say that.
We got 30. We got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds left.
I don't want to hear it.
Come on, Hayes. Coots. G. Ooh. That's a save. Okay, we got one more face-off on this power play. 13 seconds.
Yeah, it's not looking good here. Not looking good. Quill, this line looks so good. Steven says, nice world movement to tire out that shift.
Anthony says, dibs on the tasty cakes.
Oh, man, I haven't had tasty cake in years. They're so good.
Come on, Jake, get there.
Oh, my God.
Damn. Well, our hopes, our dreams were crushed. 2 seconds, and there goes your power. Oh, well, we're 66%.
I so desperately wanted to do a post-game show and be like, Flyers are 100% on the power play to lead to start the year.
Come on, get over there. Ugh. Weak play.
Kevin asks, when will we see Felix Sandstrom and Robbie Ross with the Flyers? Any idea on that one?
When will we see Sandstrom? You're probably not going to see those guys for a while. Just like you got Carter Hart. Like mainly you'll see probably those guys if a backup maybe in the future. But right now it's tied game 3-3 as the Penguins just tied it. Chris Tanev. Oof.
No, Penguins scored?
Yeah, 3-3 game.
Oh, my God.
See what happens when you don't score on the power play, boys? You didn't make it perfect.
Exactly.
That's Brian Tanev, not Chris Tanev. What am I saying? Or whatever. Come on, skate, boys.
All right.
Ooh, look at this. Keep that. There you go. Little rusty there, Sanheim. Yeah, Steve, that was just a great shot right there. Like, yeah, I think you could say Hart was out of position, but I think that was just a perfectly placed shot. Nice Provy. Come on, G.
Any news on Zaid Wisdom?
Right now, I think according to, because the juniors aren't playing right now, like they still don't know when they're going to play.
Okay.
Those guys will be allowed to play for the AHL when the Phantoms start again.
Okay.
So guys like the guys they drafted this year, Forrester and Wisdom, they can play down in the Lehigh Valley.
Cool. Like Wisdom's such a cool
19.
story, man.
Yeah, you can.
AHL's
The NHL allowed it.
No, the AHL, you got to be 20.
No, the NHL's allowing it.
All right, 15 minutes remaining here. Flyers tied 3-3. Penguins just scored.
Yeah, I agree with you right here, Chris. Shoot the puck. They definitely still need to learn how to shoot the puck.
Fun game, though. Fun opening game.
It is a fun opening game. 25 shots for Pittsburgh's, 18 for the Flyers.
Coyle's got a lot of anger. Who was the player you said this about last night during the Sixers watch party? Do you just want to punch everybody? Who was Kelly Olynyk? I don't know.
I don't know.
Got some anger issues, man. Is Harden playing tonight?
I highly doubt it.
It was Kelly Olynyk.
Come on, boys. Let's get some momentum going here.
Yes. Number one star still has to be Farabee, right?
Yeah. 3 points on the night. He's been unreal tonight.
Farabee,
You can even say Gustafson could be a second star.
Patrick.
Nice save. Let's see, it's 26 shots, so where is my calculator? 20. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Someone just tweeted Joel Farabee can't legally drink yet, but he could lead the National Hockey League in points. Yeah, he's got 3 points on the night. That leads the National Hockey League technically.
Love it. Love it.
Come on, Scotty.
Get around.
Come on. Damn it. We get stick checked. Score!
What?
Ruffle.
Michael Ravel? Let's go.
That was a great play by the fourth
Great
line.
save by Hart there, too.
Ooh, Crosby a minus. I like that.
Man,
I feel bad. I'm sorry that you're behind.
I'm still in the face-off.
That was a great ooh.
Oh! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go, Flyers!
That squeezed right through the 5-hole.
Oh, Matt Barnaby is definitely a great ultimate hate the face. Steven says, yeah, goal. F yeah, baby, that's hustle.
What?
It's a great second effort goal.
That it didn't. It still they're not going to. There's no point in changing the goal song if there's no fans there. Where are they going to change it to?
Silence.
That's boring. At least you have
I
feel
love,
shaking.
I love how they put in like fan crowd noises.
Yeah, the fake crowd noise.
It's so funny.
Ooh. The goal Jari looked really offset right there. He didn't know where that puck was.
Nope. All right, Flyers. Come on, let's go.
Close it out. Kevin just asked, do we see Andy Andreoff this season? I would say just in case anyone gets injured, most likely, or COVID related. That's really the only time you'll see him. Come on, Lindblom. It's good to see that he's fine after that block and that shot.
I mean, this is really kind of the main storyline of the Flyers right here. Chris Dunn says fourth line contributing. The Flyers are deep, man. That is their biggest strengths.
They have 4 lines that can score. Ooh. Getting a little chirpy right here. Little chips. I like it. So we got, under 14 minutes left in this period. That's nice.
Let's go.
Yes, I don't see Andreev up as a first choice. And the same thing, Kevin, like with Sam Moran, most likely he's only playing if the Flyers have something wrong with like COVID or injury. Most likely Moran's gonna be playing down with the Phantoms when they start up again. Assist on that raffle go to Nicholas Olby-Kubel and Scott Walton.
All right, NAK, let's go. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of what you saw last season, right? Like you're getting contributions from everyone.
Everyone in the lineup
here. That was the storyline last year. We'd love to see it, but I also would love to see TK and G and Coots really make their impact felt. But
yeah,
who cares?
And Chris just mentioned we need to throw some bodies into the boards. Yeah, that's definitely something you're probably going to see less of from the Flyers is physicality, but who knows? There are some players that do like to get physical on this team. Konechny gets physical sometimes. In Raffle, Nicholas Olby-Kubel, they can throw the body. Robert Hay can also throw the body. Anyone on this team can throw the body. They're just like not that, I guess, like your tough guy or so you say.
Yeah.
Flyers have the second best odds to win the East, according to PointsBet. Boston has the best. Pittsburgh has the third best.
I mean, the Flyers are so inconsistent that I just don't know about like they're surefire a favorite. But like you said, like the fact that they have dominated the division and they're going to play these guys over and over again, definitely is in their favor.
That puck's still in.
I like what I'm seeing. Like if Gustafsson is a lot better than expected, that Matt Niskanen subtraction might not be as bad as we thought.
Oh, ooh, nice play right there. Just missed. Farabee's buzzing right now. I like that. Nice, Joel. Nice keep. Come on, Kevin. That's Jake. Never mind. Come on, Jake. Got blocked. Whoa. Try to run him over right there.
Coyle says there's not enough tough guys in the NHL anymore. I mean, it's all about speed now, right?
Yeah, the game is transitioned from that completely. It's a speed game. It's a complete speed game. Like, there are a few tough guys in the NHL still, like, definitely. You got Ryan Reeves on Vegas. You got Pat Maroon with Tampa Bay. Like, there's definitely still going to be those tough guys. But, your stereotypical enforcer that's outrighted from the league basically entirely. Even though I would classify a guy like a Ryan Reeves as an enforcer.
I think the Flyers have looked good tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
I think they've looked really good tonight. You know, that second period, 90% of that second period was pretty.
The Penguins,
but they've looked pretty active. Yep. I can't complain too much.
And they have responded too, so they respond to goals. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You scored twice on the power play. When Crosby tied it, you responded with Farabee. When they just tied it again, Raffle responded.
Farabee goal was massive. That Farabee, where they were just the Flyers, we were just begging for the period just to end, and Farabee just snuck one in. That was so huge to end the third or second.
Ooh, Anthony Hill just posted appreciate the watch parties. I'm watching from South Korea.
Yo. You guys we're not nearly as good as Jim Jackson and Coatsy. Although I probably drink as much as Coatsy.
Oh God. Come on, boys. Let's get this.
But thanks for joining in, Anthony. Thank you so much. And what is up, South Korea? That is awesome.
Jeez. How many hours difference are you right now?
Yeah.
That's gotta be a lot.
What time is it in South Korea right now? Bettman can say what he wants, but he's spooked by CTE with fights also being involved. Shane McFarland says Chara will still knock you out.
Yeah, Chara's like in his early 40s right now, and he's still playing. That's amazing. And he's on Washington too. That's gonna be weird.
From Broad Street Bullies to Flying Flyers. I'm glad they got away from being, always physical and slow. Like that has just died.
Yeah, you got to adapt to the league.
Yep. Coyle says I drink more than Coatsy. Thanks, asshole. Ryan says clearing the slot was killed the need for a big defenseman. And Anthony says at the moment it's 9:35 a.m. Man,
Really?
That's all right. I could do watching Flyers in the morning.
Nothing like some early morning Flyers hockey.
That's how it was when we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon. And we went to a sports bar for an Eagles game, and we met some Cardinals fans because they were playing the Cardinals. It was so fun. But it was like so early in the morning watching the Eagles. Like,
what time was it?
Dude, it was like 8 or 9 a.m. And we're eating breakfast.
That's funny.
It just felt weird. Like I was doing something wrong.
The Flyers just got away with a penalty right there. Flyers got away with too many men on the ice.
Kevin asked, do we see Twarnski this season?
Like I said, mainly if Alain Vigneault is looking to change the lineup up a little bit or injury or COVID-related things. Right now, you're probably going to see this lineup probably for a majority of the season.
Justin says, you're my favorite YouTube channel. Don't lie, Justin. You don't have to.
Don't lie to us.
Coyle says, can't date drink if you don't start at 9:35 watching the Flyers. So that was the problem, was I never adjusted to the Hawaii time difference.
Oh, God.
And I'm a morning guy. Like, I'm up at 5 a.m. every day.
Oh, boy, that sucks.
I know. And the problem was there was a overseas game in, like, London that day. So it was an early, like, game to start. So I woke up at, like, it was the second night before we were leaving, and we bought all this alcohol that we can't take home with us. So I couldn't sleep. I woke up, and it was, like, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, and there's football on. So I'm like, all right.
Why not?
So I start drinking at like 3, 4 a.m. Like, it was ridiculous.
What a perfect time.
By the time we get to the sports bar to watch the Eagles game, like, I've already been drinking for hours. I got very sick. I don't know if I could handle it. I don't know if I could handle.
Justin said he is subscribing.
I'm subscribed. Thanks, Justin. Turn on notifications, Justin.
Definitely. You gotta like and comment on every video too. Kevin also asked, "Do we see Nate Prosser or Connor Bunnaman this season?" Like I said, for everything else, mainly you'll be seeing these guys in the lineup most likely if AV wants to make a switch, or someone gets injured, or it's COVID related. That's what the taxi squad's for.
Yep. All right. The Flyers are up 4-3 with 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Flyers are looking really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Can they hold on?
Yeah, that's the one thing they need to shut them down. You get an extra goal, you just shut it down defensively.
Yeah, I thought Carter Hart's been pretty good. Outside of that stupid goal that he let in, a major mistake, but
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, he had to come up with huge saves. I'm fine with that.
Ryan says, "Do we see Gritty this season, dude?" He's
actually there.
He's literally dancing in the stadium by himself.
If you've seen Franklin during the Sixers games, that's where Gritty is.
He's hanging out with the Sixers hang out. AKA never mind. I was going to say something mean. The nobodies. Yeah, I think the Flyers have looked pretty active tonight.
Yeah. That's the one thing about Elaine Vigneault's system. They just keep attacking. That's one thing that's like a great, like, oh, here comes Couturier, 2-on-1. And it got broken up. Put that in, put that in, put that in. Score! Konechny.
God, we just literally got done saying we need to see TK get over that whole playoff blunder against the Islanders. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh, your dog's excited. She's preparing. Ooh, this play by Couturier, though, to get the puck in. Lindblom almost had it, but Konechny put it rebound.
Oh, man, huge goal. Huge goal by the Flyers there.
Yep. Lindblom almost kicked that in.
Oh, man.
That's
major goal by the Flyers.
they're going to try to challenge this.
You think so?
Okay, they're not. Okay, they're not. Because knowing the Penguins, they would probably try to challenge that, but that's not goalie interference.
Man, TK is back. We needed TK to make it's only a 4-2, but you're getting production by guys that you need.
Score!
What?
Kevin Hayes.
Oh my God!
Farabee has 4 points.
Are you
4 points for Farabee?
Jesus, let's go!
I'm gritty with the Kevin Hayes.
Still 5-3 on my end. Oh my gosh!
See, like we said, they got to pile it on. They got to shut it down. They're doing that just right now. 6-3.
Too easy, baby. It is too easy. That's how it's done. Let's go, Flyers. We literally started this podcast asking, like, do the Flyers have enough offense to get them to a Stanley Cup final? 6 goals to start the season. You'd love to see it.
And just think about how bad their second period was, and they were still winning.
I know. That second period was brutal. Like, it was almost unwatchable. You take away that, like, 18 minutes from that second period, this is a good game. This is a really good game. Crosby who? No, he did score a goal. And it was incredible.
You can never say Crosby who when he's facing the Flyers. Crosby is our human.
Dude, it's like death taxes and Crosby scoring on the Flyers. Period. Ryan says Flyers youth is legit. Last time I saw like this was Carter Richards era.
Yeah.
Yeah,
our young guys are legit. Ron Hextall did a great job drafting and finding those like guys that were undrafted. Phil Myers was undrafted, and they signed him.
That's one of the coolest stories. Same as Zade Winston. Like I'm rooting for that kid, man. I really want to see that guy.
His story is great. Like and he has like that attitude that I like.
Yep.
And I like this Forrester kid too. Like the Flyers got nice save.
Tyson Forrester, their first round pick this year.
Yep. Cam York looks good. Bobby Brink. Like the Flyers have so much youth coming up.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Steven says Flyers future has not looked this good since 1985.
Yeah, I was not born then. Sadly, I wasn't able to experience that Flyers hockey, even though they did lose in the finals like 3 times that decade.
I was 1 year old. Oh my goodness! What a save by Carter Hart. Let's go.
Well, get back. Nice play. Yeah. Ron Hextall was the guy that started this. Chuck Fletcher is just making it look better.
Mike Strawley says, Flyers up. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The Flyers are looking great. Active, minus that brutal second period. The Flyers have looked very good tonight, up 6-3. Remaining minutes here of the third period. Great way to start the season.
Nice save. Yep. Hart coming up big right here. Oh, boys, there we go.
I love how we were like, this game was the definition of last season because you're getting effort and goals and offense from everybody. And then boom, Kevin Hayes, and boom, TK. Like, God, this is but the fact that you get offensive production from Nolan Patrick, Joel Farabee is absolutely lights out right now. Really just top to bottom, a really fun game here. Guys that you want to JVR, guys that you want to see part of the offense are on the scoreboard in game one.
Chip it on the power play.
Can't draw this up any better.
And then you get a new guy, Eric Gustafson, quarterback in that second unit.
Mike, like Matt Niskanen, who? This is the question that this is like the Ben Simmons for James Harden concept that we'll probably be talking about for a long time this year.
Yeah.
And you think they make a consolidation trade and upgrade their playoff push? Any thought on that?
See, that's the one thing that's going to be tough. Like, who do you trade on this roster right now? Because one, you're strung up for cap space. I think they only have like 2-point-something million in cap space. Like, who do you realistically trade to get someone in? That's the thing. I know people are obsessing over getting Patrick Laine from Winnipeg. Like, I know Patrick Laine is a name. He's a goal scorer. He's young, but that guy he's going to be an RFA after this season, and he's going to want a ton of money. Like, as much as I like Patrick Laine, I feel like it's going to be too much to cough up to get him. And the Flyers have so much building up right now. Like, your key additions this year were mainly having Lindblom and Patrick back. Like, those were your big additions.
The question will loom. I'm telling you, Amadeo, all year long.
Oh,
can the Flyers score in the playoffs? That's going
to be the question the entire year.
My wife just dropped off a Nutty Buddy. My happy man. So Kevin says, will they all go down to Lehigh Valley when they start their season?
That's the thing. I'm still not sure about that yet. I think right now they're just on the taxi squad. I think some of them will go down to the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, but I think maybe some will just stay as a part of the taxi squad. But you never know. I know guys like Frost, he's the 13th forward. He's on the Flyers roster, so he's set in stone staying with us. Sam Moran, he's most likely going to go back down to the Phantoms when they start. Guys like Rowdy Ross, Felix Sandstrom, those guys are going to be playing down with the Phantoms. It's going to be interesting, definitely.
Mike says nobody ride or die with the young guys. I love that. That's a great comment because we talked about this earlier. I love how the Flyers are slow playing this build, and there's no reason to rush it. Yeah. Let the young kids develop. Let them grow. Ivan Provorov, let all these guys just become into their own. Yeah. And you talked about it many times tonight. The talent pool of youth on the Flyers is so ridiculous. Just give it time, and I don't think there's any reason to rush into a trade right now.
There definitely is a good chance the Flyers can win the Cup this season, but there's not to say they can win the Cup in the future too, many Cups in the future. This young core is really young. Provorov's only 24. Konechny is around that same age. Hart is 22. Joel Farabee is 19, turning 20. Morgan Frost is in his 20s, even though he really hasn't had NHL action yet, but he's going to in the future. Sean Couturier is in his late 20s. Kevin Hayes is in his late 20s. This team is going to be built for the future, and you got Cam York and Bobby Brink coming up.
Yep.
Tyson Forrester might crack the lineup in the next maybe 2-3 years. There's talent all around, and there's one defenseman that they also signed undrafted, Yegor Zamula. He's gonna be probably playing down with the Phantoms. He's a gifted young defenseman too.
Steven said, didn't Harden go to the Nets today?
Yes, he did.
Joel Farabee's number one. Gustafson. There's a lot of really strong positives today. But the number one positive of today's game is that we don't have to deal with any more Ben Simmons for James Harden trades any longer.
That's the first start of this game.
It's dead or it's over. I'm so happy.
Yeah, just if you think of the Flyers teams from the mid to early 80s, those teams were insanely young. A lot of those guys were in their early to mid 20s.
Mm-hmm. Laney wants out. We could get him for picks and a defenseman. Should we? You said no. I think no. Is that what? Yeah, just
because the trade talks that were going out through the offseason, they were talking about trading guys like Sanheim and Konechny for Laine. I would never do that.
Yeah. Who was the guy sitting on the other end of your couch? Was it your dad?
That was my father, yes. They saw you sitting on the other end of the couch. That's why.
Love it. How have Patrick and Lindblom looked in their first games back? Patrick scored in the first,
Patrick scored on the power play on the deflection.
Yep.
Lindblom's looked pretty decent too. I would say that.
Yep. And 650 days?
Yep.
650 days for Nolan Patrick, and he gets his first goal
save
on his first game back. It was awesome. Awesome stuff.
Got 2 minutes left in this game. Flyers looking like they're going to close it out. Hopefully.
This is
Nice
the question we're going to be talking about all year long is, do the Flyers need a legit score for the playoffs? It's just something we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. Someone is going to have to step up and become a goal scorer on this team.
Yep.
And Justin said, now we're going to have to deal with Beal and Levine for Ben Simmons.
No.
I just see your dog like trying to get into your ice cream.
This is Kona, my best friend.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah, I have 2 cats. One is always asleep and one's just weird.
I thought those two were synonymous. I don't think I ever met a cool cat. I'm not a cat person. I grew up with dogs my whole life.
Yeah, I grew up with both. Yeah. Now Steven talking about Jaeger Zamula, Cam York is a 1-2 on most teams' futures, but they're like a 3-4 on ours. Like I'm saying this, Cam York is going to be the future number 2 defenseman with Provorov.
Provorov?
Yeah. Cam York is legit. He's a stud. Captain of Team USA. He won a gold medal in the World Juniors. He's a stud.
But he's in college, right?
He's in college right now, yes.
Yeah, so we're not going to see him this year.
I would say this is going to be his last year of college, and they'll probably sign his entry level after this.
I actually made a comparison last year when the Flyers lost to the Islanders. Like that, they were like the Phillies of what was that, like 2006, when the Phillies had so much homegrown talent and lost to the Rockies in the playoffs. They just got completely blown away because of their youth and all that stuff. So I think this is the year that they take that. The next year, they I think won the World Series. So, or I think I could be wrong with that because they won the World Series in 2008.
Yeah, they
right.
made the playoffs for the first time in 2007. They won it in 2008.
Yeah. So let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section. But that was like how I compared the Flyers last year. They have so much promising young talent. It just wasn't their time.
Yeah. 9 seconds in this game. Looks like the Flyers are closing it off. This is a W.
All right. Are we doing a post-game show?
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
Guys, as always, we are going to do a post-game show right after Clock X Zero still ticking on my end. All right. I guess we'll do top takeaways.
Yep.
We'll do player of the game and how would you grade the performance, just as usual.
Yeah, definitely.
What a great game, man. This is what it's about. All right, I'll hit the thing. Ready to go?
Gotcha.
All right,
good.
We'll be right back on the other side. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to TPL Live. Today is our Penguins versus Flyers post-game show. I almost said Sixers. Holy crap. We've done a lot of them. But today we're talking about our top takeaways. We're talking about our player of the game, and we are going to talk about how we grade today's performance. The Flyers moved to 1-0 on the season versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. They won 6-3. And joining me today is the co-host of the Flyered Up podcast. He is Amadeo Gracia. Follow him on Twitter at Amadeo Gracia 98 and check out his YouTube channel, TTP Sports. What's going on, Amadeo?
Doing good. Flyers got to win their first game of the season. I am pumped. I am very pumped. Flyered Up.
Dude, I think how much have we talked about during the watch party? Like the Flyers, do the Flyers have enough offense to get them to the Stanley Cup final? That is the question. That is the number one question. And sure enough, the Flyers put up 6 goals against the Penguins. They looked active, minus what 80% of that second period, which is kind of brutal to watch. They looked really good, led by Gustafsson in that first period. That was just one of the shockers, but it was one of those weird games where almost like last year, the production, the offensive production came from everyone, but everyone. It just came from every single person, from Farabee to you name it. And then sure enough, TK and Kevin Hayes at the end there got some goals. What was one of your takeaways?
It just honestly, the way just finally having NHL action back after so long, it felt nice. Joel Farabee, 4 points, 3 assists and a goal. And then you have Nolan Patrick, like you said, not playing a game in so long, and he gets a goal on the power play. It's just, this was a great game. Yes, that second period was terrible, but the Flyers, they responded in this game. When the Penguins scored, they responded. Penguins scored first, Flyers scored 2 power play goals. Penguins tied it in the second period. The Joel Farabee gets a late one in the second. Penguins tied in the third. The Flyers score 3 unanswered, 3 unanswered, and they win the game 6-3. Just this game shows you right here. They have scoring all around the lineup.
Yeah, and that it has to be one of their biggest strengths of their roster, their depth. That Farabee goal at the end of that second period, man, stopped the bleeding. It stopped the momentum of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and then sure enough, kind of the Flyers really got going there in the third period with 3 goals. Stars of the game. I know you're going to go Farabee, but I've been talking about this guy for very long. I'm going Nolan Patrick, and I'm really happy to see this guy get his first goal in his first game after 650 days. So it's just one of those guys that the Sixers, I've done it. You can tell I've done 1 or 2 Sixers.
We have Sixers on the mind because of what happened today.
And it doesn't help when you have Harden and stuff going through the chats.
Yep.
But the Flyers, they need Nolan Patrick, guys like Oscar Lindblom to be that 60-point kind of guy. Nolan Patrick to be that number 2 guy that he was picked in the NHL draft. So Nolan Patrick getting his goal, off his shoulders and ready to go for the rest of the regular season. That was huge. That is huge for the Flyers offense. What was your player of the game?
Player of the game, like I said, I'm going to go with Joel Farabee, but you can also point out a lot of our people, Nolan Patrick, like you said, Eric Gustafsson getting those 2 assists on the power play, just basically quarterbacking that second unit. JVR got a goal in this game. Michael Rothel with that finishing effort on one of the goal-ahead goals. Kevin Hayes, just this entire lineup. But Joel Farabee was he was on a different level today.
This was one of the most fun takeaways of the entire game. I can't believe I forgot it. But you talk about the power play, which was 7%, 52 opportunities or something in the playoffs. They were absolutely horrendous. They could not score on the power play. This Flyers scored on their first 2 power play opportunities tonight. And it was almost borderline hilarious. We were joking around, let's go 100%, because how ironic would it be to, on the season opener, to say the Flyers were 100% on the power play? They weren't. But they looked good. They were active in the neutral zone. I was really impressed with tonight's performance. How would you grade tonight's performance?
I would give it an A-. It was a really good performance. That second period was a little bit iffy, but they found their way to get out of it. And that third period, just 3 unanswered goals. They closed the game out. That's what they do.
Yeah, I think A- is fair. You got to respect the Flyers' ability to really respond to every single time the Penguins tried to get momentum on their side. The Flyers had a response, and that is Alain Vigneault. That is something that you look at the Flyers kind of the last several seasons. They were good, they were bad. They were good, they were bad. Not Alain Vigneault. This is a team that's going to be prepared. This is a team that's going to I think, thrive in a season where they're going to be going up against divisional opponents where the Flyers have really thrived against, other than I'm not even going to name that team. But here we go. So the Flyers start 1-0 on the season. Life is good. It was a really fun game. For a first game that they played a scrimmage, for a first game, it was actually a really enjoyable game to watch. So any final thoughts before we do plugs?
It's like I said, you're going to expect some bumps down the road, but this is a fantastic start to this season. And it's funny, too, because we play the Penguins again on Friday, so that's going to be a fun matchup right there. It's just like expect this throughout the entire season. Just it's all divisional play. You're probably going to be playing a lot of teams this 2 times in a row. It's going to be fun. Definitely really fun.
Mark Wagner says grade B+. The defense will take time to catch up. That was our biggest concern, really, was the defense. Can the defense rebound from losing from like a loss of Matt Niskanen? Gustafsson comes up, and makes a statement in that first period. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. On the 2 goals. He didn't get the 2 goals, but he was definitely involved. So everybody, thank you for watching. Plugs. Go ahead, plug.
Like I said, you can go follow me over at Twitter, Amadeo Gracia 98. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel, TTP Sports. I'll definitely putting up a post-game recap of this game pretty soon, probably later in the night. And then also just stick tuned to the Fired Up podcast here on TPL. And we're probably going to have a podcast maybe in the next day or so before the next game against the Pittsburgh Penguins. So stay tuned to that. It's going to be a great week. Great weekend of hockey right here.
Love it. Love it. Vasilio says, I think A- because of defense. The power play is back in Philadelphia. Thank you, everyone here, for watching. This is the Painted Lines YouTube channel. Please smash that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. We put out multiple videos per day. Thank you, everyone, for commenting. It was great talking Flyers hockey. We'll be back in the very near future. For Amadeo, follow him on Twitter at Amadeo Gracia 98. For myself, have a good night, guys. Flyers win.